What if I told you that one of the most surprising leaks about the iPhone 17 isn't about the phone itself, but about the cases Apple is making for it? That's right, the iPhone 17 lineup is set to launch with a brand new series of liquid silicone cases. And thanks to some very reliable leaks, we already know exactly which colors are coming, which ones didn't make the cut, and even what might be waiting for future special editions. Here's why this matters. For Apple, accessories aren't just afterthoughts. They're part of the ecosystem, part of the image. The iPhone case has gone from being just a protective shell to an extension of Apple's design philosophy. And if history tells us anything, Apple chooses colors carefully, not just for aesthetics, but for the way they tie into the year's identity. Think back to when Midnight Green or Sierra Blue iPhones instantly stood out. Now that same mindset is being applied to cases. So what's on the way for the iPhone 17? The liquid silicone lineup is confirmed to include 8 colors: midnight black, gray blue, dark blue, Celadon, grass green, pale orange, deep orange, and fog purple. It's a pretty bold set, with darker tones balanced by softer pastels and a couple of eye-catching brights. What's interesting is that these won't just be for the Pro models. Every iPhone 17, including the all-new iPhone 17 Air, will have access to them. That means no more limited palette if you pick the non-Pro option. Now, the name Liquid Silicone isn't just marketing fluff. Leakers suggest these cases are inspired by Apple's growing obsession with liquid glass, a design effect rumored to debut on the iPhone 17 Pro itself. We don't yet know exactly how this translates to the cases, since the leaked images don't show any obvious shimmer or texture. But if Apple's track record is to go by anything, expect subtle detailing, maybe a gloss effect, or even a shifting finish under light. If done right, it could set these cases apart from the basic silicone shells Apple has been selling for years. And here's a fun twist. The leaks didn't just reveal the final colors. They also gave us a peek into what Apple tested and then canceled. Among the scrap shades were black, crag gray, tannin, lake green, and a bold one called carambola. Out of those, carambola, which seems to have been a more vibrant, possibly tropical yellow-green, was the standout, and there's speculation Apple could revive it later as a seasonal or limited-run release. If you followed Apple long enough, you know they love holding things back just to make them feel exclusive down the line. But Apple also seems to know that not everyone is sold on the whole liquid glass branding. That's where another leaked accessory comes into play. TechWoven cases. These are supposedly the follow-up to fine woven, which, let's be honest, turned out to be a disaster with fraying edges and poor durability. TechWoven is said to fix those issues and give users a more sustainable but longer-lasting option. If true, that's a smart move. It's one thing to chase design trends, but quality still matters. And for those who love a bit of nostalgia, Apple might be bringing back something really unexpected. A throwback case design inspired by the iPhone 4, specifically for the iPhone 17 Air. The goal here seems to be keeping that model slim and pocket-friendly, even with a case on. It's another sign that Apple's not just releasing new colors for the sake of it. They're trying to diversify accessories to match different types of users. So what does all this mean for iPhone fans? On the surface, it's just cases, colors, and materials that you slap onto a phone. But on a deeper level, it's Apple signaling that accessories are becoming a more important piece of the yearly upgrade cycle. Between liquid silicone, TechWoven, and even nostalgic designs, they're making sure there's something to catch your eye, whether you care about fashion, durability, or slimness. And with whispers that this is just the first step in a 3-year plan, it looks like cases are about to become as carefully marketed and anticipated as the iPhones themselves. Overcomplicating things. Too much focus on liquid glass could feel gimmicky if the effect isn't visually impressive. But if they strike the right balance, combining quality, variety, and a touch of exclusivity, then these iPhone 17 cases might be more than just protection. They could be the subtle detail that defines the iPhone 17's personality. And considering we're only at the beginning of Apple's accessory roadmap, one thing's clear. The next few years of iPhone launches won't just be about the phones. They'll be about the choices that come with them. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.